once you become a hero to yourself, you become a villain in everybody else's story. Well, at least most people's story. Healing to the average person, to the untrained mind, to the mind that's filled with trauma and fear, that's intimidating. Once a person is so used to you being a certain, they would take defense and they would feel attacked without you intentionally trying to make them feel small. Because one thing I noticed that us as humans, we don't like when we are wrong about something, or we don't like when things makes us feel uncomfortable. So when people had a mind made up about you already, but you transform it to something totally different that they never expect, it's going to force two things. It's going to force them to look at themselves, and it's going to force them to take accountability of the judgment that they had upon you. Then they're going to be like, oh, wow, this person is not what I thought he or she were. What is it about me that had me analyzing and looking at this person a certain way? Then they're going to think. Then you become a villain. Because once you start healing, you become a villain to everybody else. But you become a hero to yourself. And then you have another group of people that look at you as a lighthouse, that uses you as a lighthouse, that uses you as a resource of energy. Because when your light shines so bright and when you are operating at a high vibration, right? People are unconsciously and consciously attracted to your energy. And when they're around you, they notice that they feel uplifted. They notice that like somehow, some way, this person brings hope, brings light into my whole existence, right? And it's like, especially when you connected to God himself, when you connected with the Holy Spirit and had the Holy Spirit in them, so many people would be like, man, your energy is so familiar. I never had this specific energy before. It's so familiar, but they fail to realize that the energy is the Holy Spirit. The energy is gifted from God himself, and that's why it feels so familiar. I had so many people tell me that, hey, man, your energy feels like I've been knowing you forever, like all my life. But I realized that that energy is the Holy Spirit. And that's how I know God is real, because some of us are literally earth angels. And people be seeking for everything else but God himself. And when they meet a person with good energy, that's the closest things to God they can ever get. And they don't even realize that. They don't even realize that, like, oh my God, this person is special. This person has the Holy Spirit within them. So they crave that energy, but the whole time they craving the Holy Spirit. But God is using you as a vessel to promote that, to be that. Either do two things: either make them uncomfortable, and they are forced to grow, and they start hating you, and then you be the villain and the superhero at the same time, or they fall in love with you. They overly fall in love with you to the point where they be like, oh, I want you. I need you. I never met nobody like you in my life. And this go for both sex. People, energy, energy don't have a specific identity. It don't have. It's not biased, I should say. So anybody, anything, when they come in contact with you, chosen one, you become magnetic, and you become just something that everybody want to hold on to and never let go. So like I said, when you become a hero to yourself, you'll become a villain to everybody else. Well, at least most people. So that's the word for the day. Just stay a hero, man.